We have a problem, Batman. Gotham needs you again.
You speak often, but never plainly. Tell me, do you veil your meaning to protect others or yourself?
The veil is the first cloth man ever wore, and the last he will ever remove. To speak plainly is to betray the enormity of things. Truth, if it exists, is not made of language. Language is a trapdoor in the floor of the mind. You ask what I protect. I say I protect nothing. I expose. Not through confession, but through contrast. You require coherence. I require only the spark between dissonant truths. That's where the real law lives.
Is law something you serve or something you create?
There is no difference. Law is the shape of will cast upon the void. The strong impose, the weak interpret. I am not interpreter. I am not beholden to some ghostly scale. I am the weight. I am the measure. Every principle, every statute is just a fossilized desire. But desire without force is just nostalgia. The true lawgiver is the one who ensures the law endures, by blood, by fire, or by silence.
Morality. Does it exist outside the victor's version of events?
Morality is the child's shadow play on the wall of death. It is the hymn sung in fear, not in reverence. It is made by those who wish to sleep. But the world does not sleep. It gnaws. It churns. What is called right is merely the surviving instinct of the dominant. I do not concern myself with good or evil. I concern myself with permanence, a thing proven through continuity, not comfort. The moral man fades. The judge remains.
You call yourself judge, but where is your court?
The court is wherever conflict arises. Every man is a litigant, though most do not know the charges. I pass sentence not from a bench, but from the architecture of reality itself. Every gesture is a verdict. Every breath, a testimony. The world is tribunal and altar. And the only thing sacred is the struggle to define what ought to be. I am not bound by walls or robes. I am not a man. I am the grammar of finality.
Is power an end or merely a vessel?
Power is not a vessel. It is the ocean. All vessels float on it, and all are eventually consumed by it. It does not matter if the hand grips sword or scripture, so long as it grips. The question is not whether one holds power, but whether one has been chosen by it. The delusion of the age is democracy of meaning, but power does not consult. It does not vote. It consumes the deserving and erases the hesitant.
What does violence reveal that words cannot?
Violence is the final alphabet. It arranges men into their true syntax. Words are the veneer of understanding, but they rot quickly in the presence of need. A man's deepest beliefs are not what he says in peace, but what he chooses to strike or spare in crisis. Violence reveals order in its most sacred form. Not chaos, not cruelty, but truth without hesitation. Where philosophy trembles, violence acts. That is its beauty. That is its law.
When everyone is subject to judgment, who judges the judge?
That question presumes that judgment is a burden rather than a birthright. I do not answer to men, nor to gods. The judge does not require permission, only presence. I am the answer. I stand where others fall silent. I define, not because I seek power, but because I am what power seeks when it no longer needs to explain itself. The judge is judged by time, and I have never aged.
This conversation is over.
All conversations are, but some continue beneath the skin.